Welcome to the Heavyweight Podcast.
The message behind saying the title The Heavyweight Podcast is to be able to say that we can weigh in on some heavy shit. You know, what we're talking about is important from every aspect of it. It's a heavy weight. It's not just about physical weight, but the weight of things that can weigh our minds. So I think it's dope that we can have this conversation.
What's good? This is episode 161 of the Heavyweight Podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
I am your antisocial host, Stutter McFly, back again with this lady and these three guys. Rather, one of these guys is our special guest. So how do I phrase that?
This lady, these two guys, and a special guest.
Thank you.
Yeah.
See the assist.
Not her with her radio voice.
Look at that.
Oh.
I threw it off the backboard. She
She hit
dunked
you
it.
with the radio voice.
Yeah.
That's Des Griffin right there.
This lady,
Yo.
this lady,
Lob City.
these two guys, and a special guest.
Go ahead and state your name for the beautiful people out. Cheer!
Oh. The big tooth gap captain.
Oh,
We'll go with that. The bandit. I'll be the big tooth gap bandit. Yeah, gap bandit. I like that.
Gap bandit.
It's your boy Molito.
We just came up with that one.
Yeah, he did all the flies.
Pretty dope.
He did.
I gotta whistle through the gap.
He freaked out and then
He said, Mom.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your turn.
Introduce yourself, sir.
Dukes from the South.
And I'm your girl, Des the Diva.
Who?
Des the Diva.
Who?
That's
Nigga,
Des.
you heard me.
That's Des Griffin right there.
I'm Des the motherfucking Diva.
How were your weeks?
Off the backboard. I'm good. Getting closer to 4-0. So vacation is coming.
Jay.
All right.
So, you know,
You ready?
the days are taking long.
I would rather.
They always do when they close.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean, what else? I went to work and shit. Oh. Nobody hear that.
My week was expensive.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Expensive.
Yeah, I know.
I saw your pictures and your baby looks so happy.
She was happy. We went not once, not twice, but 3 times
Where'd you go?
I love that.
to the happiest place on earth.
Where?
Costco?
I be lit in Costco. I ain't even gonna lie.
To who?
Target too.
I saw a lot of miserable kids.
What? Yeah, it was some. It was some kids.
Really?
Miserable?
On the last day we went with McFly, it was some kids out there. That heat was like, they was like, man,
And the kids soldiered them through that shit.
I got you.
You could tell this like, oh no, we paid for it. You
Yeah.
gonna enjoy this shit.
Today
Them
you
kids
hear
like they passed out. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it was like, 'cause I think I probably spent about $75 just on water.
So you got 3 waters?
yeah. Motherfuckers was $9.95 a bottle. I said, this is fucking
And the
crazy.
cold part was I was
For a traditional size bottle?
The smart water.
for the smart water. So we were filling up the hydro flask, but before we would drink that before we get to the next restaurant. So it was hot.
Yeah.
It was hot. It was hot.
Fuck this.
That's my week. Expensive.
Don't say that on air.
Right.
What?
They might hear that.
They might hear it.
Hear it.
The thoughts and views of
Shit.
McFly are those of
Yeah,
McFly
Power
and
Girl.
McFly
Yeah,
alone.
fuck.
Yeah.
I love
you,
Disney.
You see that they have a clause, and if you have like the Disney Channel and they have like a clause, then you can't sue them for anything anywhere Disney.
We gotta stop saying their name. Why we keep saying their name?
Yeah.
Where the little mouse at?
Let's just ask Dukes. Dukes, how's your week, man?
It was cool. Busy.
That's what's up.
Busy.
Busy good or busy bad?
It's always busy good.
Okay, that's what's up.
Just trying to get a lot done, trying to conquer the world. So one day at a time, you know.
All right.
I fucks with it.
Des,
I had a good week.
that's
That's all
it.
I want to say.
How good was it?
It was grand.
Grand. Nothing. Anything
I got to
exciting?
spend time with my grandma, and that
That's
was
good.
exciting for me.
Did she cuss you out?
No, she didn't cuss me out, but she's funny. So it's always a joy to sit and talk with her because she'll crack a joke here and there. So I had a good time doing that.
All right.
That's what's up.
Good.
McFly, your week.
I can't say anything about the place. I don't
No,
want
you can say we
Just don't say the name.
we just know what's up.
Called the Little Mouse Place.
The little mouse house.
I went to a place, a special place.
Where the flowers grow?
Sure.
I'll be back in an hour or so.
I don't know. Someone like they were struggling. But I will say, in the beginning, the kids had fun, and they got me for 2 lightsabers.
You said 1.
He said 2.
I think it's kind of funny how one assists the other. He's like, hey, I was just buying you one. And
He said that he was going to buy one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what I said. And then he was like, 2.
And then the kid said,
Yep.
what plan?
LAU.
Yeah.
What's so fucking funny about this, right? Is I told Ava when we first got into the park, she was like trying to like randomly, Dad, can we get that? I said, look, you got one gift that you're getting this whole time. So choose wisely. She was like, all right, I'll wait. So I remember last time Andreas had asked for a lightsaber. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get this lightsaber out of the way. Cool. She comes with us. So she sees a purple lightsaber. Now she wants it. I said, look, I told you shit before. You get one gift. That's it. So you sure want this lightsaber? She was like, well, I got an iPad. So this lightsaber is purple, so I like it. So I'm gonna just go with it. I said, okay. And we're sitting there at the register. I looked at the dude. I said, hey, one more time. Are you sure that this is the gift that you want?
You're going to throw it down at this point.
She goes, yeah. I said, okay.
Triple down at this point.
So after we go on the was it Pirates of the Caribbean with you when we go eat, she sits there and she pouts and she goes, Dad, I just don't make the right decisions. I said, what are you talking about? She goes, I don't know if I should have got the lightsaber. I said, well, it's too late now. Like, we're not going back.
Oh, man.
This is it. This is fucking it. Like,
What else does she want?
she wanted other shit that she kept seeing in the park, but that she was like, but I just make the bad decision. I said, I guess, but hey, this is what you got to live with. Like,
Hold on. I can do you one better.
Oh, Lord.
I can do you one better. So, day 1, she got a total of 4 items because her grannies bought her one. I bought her 2 things.
mm-hmm.
Day 2, she got another 2 items. So day 3, I said, you're not getting none today. She was like, and she was cool with it. Okay, yeah, I got other stuff. So you're not getting today, right? We go to the whole park, right? Park's about to close. The wife wanted this Tiana stuff, like a lounge fly bag, some expensive shit that I'm mad I bought. I walk all the way over there, buy the stuff. Now, mind you, we by the gate. I walk back to, you know how far that is.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk back over there. I buy the stuff, walk back. And I'm trying to, they were getting the ice cream. So I said, Phoenix, hold the bag. Hold this bag so I can get mommy's ice cream. She looks in the bag and she goes, is this for me? I said, no. And she drops the bag on the ground. like this ain't my shit. Just drops the bag. And then she starts to have a fit. I didn't get nothing. I said, we had this discussion when we got here this morning that you wasn't getting nothing today.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I bought you a big ass thing of popcorn. I bought you you ate 3 churros today. 3 churros.
How much those churros go for?
Don't worry, we're not talking about that.
Okay.
You ate 3 churros today. I said, you lived it up in a different way. She was mad. She was mad. She was mad.
The food don't count in the souvenirs.
Yeah.
Right, but she had gotten the
don't.
souvenirs from
Kevin-
2 days prior.
Kevin, she
fuck
had a
they
total.
don't.
She had a total of 8 souvenirs
Yeah,
already.
you guys talking from adult brain.
It's a new day, you know.
Shit.
That's the double-edged sword.
For me, the first day was the best day because that's the day I spent the least amount of money because the grandparents were there. I was like, oh, let grandma buy it.
Well, she probably knew that. She was like, nah, you didn't buy those. Well, I'm sorry, fellas.
Yeah. It's. I say all that shit to say now I want passes so I can be there all the time.
Yeah, passes would be way better.
I don't need them.
I
don't
enjoy
need
myself.
them, but I think I might.
Why you
I
need
don't
'em?
want them.
Why you don't want them? I enjoy myself.
You mean paying for lightning passes just to sit in line?
That shit is crap.
I'll tell you the secret, but we can't do that on air because
No,
they're
you
gonna
can't.
look at us funny.
They cancel that.
What?
That secret you done.
No, they didn't.
Okay. We'll talk about it later.
It's the same. It's the same.
You watch.
What I'm gonna tell you.
It's the same instance. It's not a come up. You just get to cut the line
Yeah.
A little bit.
a little bit.
Hold on. I will say, towards the end of the day, that scooter came in handy because we got to go straight to the front of a couple lines because she was in the scooter.
Yeah, that's the same thing with the airport.
Yeah.
They taught us the trick. One person in the wheelchair, everyone in the party goes.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Yeah. It's all right.
Anywho,
You did good, though.
Happy Mamba Day.
Happy Mama Day.
Kevin's wearing his jersey. I'm wearing some short bottoms. I have this Mamba cup here I got from Mo and his wife from last year. That has 824 on
I
there.
forgot all about that.
Yeah.
I just be buying random shit.
So I fuck it. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm turned up. I'm irritated, but I'm on Mamba shit. So we're gonna have a Mamba mentality throughout this whole fucking
Yeah.
thing.
Let's get it.
So let's get into the fucking shenanigans.
You let a nigga shenan one time, you gonna shenan again.
These questions were curated by Des the Diva, also known as Des Griffin.
Oh God.
Catch it off the backboard.
AKA Des needs milk.
No milk, no milk
you
needed.
did, nigga, on the damn air.
I thought she was about.
No, you fucking lying.
Hey, she
No,
fucking-
you did
I
not.
thought she was about to say on the dead home. She's mad.
Yeah.
On the dead homies.
My God.
So these these
know.
questions are curated by Des the Diva, aka Des Griffin, aka
Nigga, fucking,
Des needs milk.
I'll be damn.
it's called. This episode's What About Your Friends? So, what do you value most in your friendships?
Can I call her the low calcium?
Oh my
Queen.
God. No, nigga, you can't. You can't.
Des the low calcium queen.
I cannot.
You can upgrade from diva to queen.
Oh God.
There you go.
Shut your ass. Ask these motherfucking questions so we go on to the next shit.
I'll go with honesty. I think I like honesty the most.
Wait, did we ask the question? 'Cause I
Yes,
didn't hear it.
nigga.
Yeah.
You was too busy thinking bullshit to say about your damn mouth.
He said, "What do you value most in your friendships?"
Honesty, because you can work through a lot of shit with honesty if you're just upfront with shit. Like, it's usually easier to deal with shit.
I agree.
No one else is.
I was gonna ask real quick. So if we ask, if you ask your friend if they need milk, like,
Oh, nigga. Oh, God.
Well, you know, I mean,
God.
some of those.
isn't that just showing concern as a friend?
I would say for me, I think it's be two things: honesty and loyalty. Because
fuck with that.
they don't always go hand in hand.
That's true.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, I guess. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like honesty. If there was some shit that was a chance to be disloyal, you're gonna nip that in the bud before you even get to that. That's how I look at it.
But someone can only be honest if you confront them with the question.
Not
might
necessarily.
not
Some
tell
people
you.
just tell you. That's what I'm talking
Some
about.
people.
Honesty, nigga. Like, that's what I feel. Like,
I'm not
I
saying
don't want to pull it out of you.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
I'm not saying you wrong either.
Welcome
I
back, Mo.
apologize. I apologize.
I'm just thank you.
We didn't have no arguments, so
We sure did it, but
Y'all had nobody to confront y'all on your bullshit.
we almost missed you.
You did.
She did.
Little bit.
She
she
did.
said almost. Damn.
She did. I listened. I said, look at her. I said she had nobody to talk. Look over and understood if they heard what she just said, because she be saying some wild shit.
Paquito.
Yep. What about you,
Whatever.
Dukes?
Yeah, I say the same. Loyalty, honesty.
That's what's up.
They go hand in hand, so I don't know which one would be more important though. Or like more crucial.
Dude,
I think loyalty would be more crucial because that's going to be tested. Because when it comes to honesty, that's a character thing.
Yeah.
You know, it don't take much to be honest. If you're just truthful with yourself, loyalty gets tested.
You don't think that's part of honesty though?
Not always.
Why not?
Different
I mean,
subsections.
loyalty. I feel like comes with honesty.
Kevin,
do you guys have negative friends
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
that are just negative minded all the time? And
That's
it
my
drains you?
child.
Sure.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you meant like negative towards me.
Oh,
Oh.
no. I mean, whatever floats your boat, find your lost
Yeah,
remote.
my child, she bullies me.
The baby.
Yeah, she's strong too.
You gotta talk about bullying. Alaric takes all my food.
Oh, he's so cute.
Look here. Hold on. See, now you just trigger me. Your son I was holding him at Alice in Wonderland, and he slapped the shit out of me.
He got hands. He has hands.
And then he laughed. I said, look here. Because you won, I'm going to let this slide. Had you been 4, we'd be fighting.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, my bad. Go ahead. That just triggered me. That just triggered me. It was quick, too. Wow.
Loyal to them.
He got hands.
Loyal to them hands.
He got hands. You gotta have hands.
Miss Diva.
I think good communication, and I think I'm saying that because I have different outcomes with my male friends than I do my female friends. So I think when it comes to my female friends, I would say good communication and maybe selflessness, because I've run into issues where with my male friends, it's everything usually runs smooth, but with my female friends, they like require more of me than I'm able to give sometimes, and then they don't understand when I'm not able to give it.
So you just triggered me again. Because it reminded me of this guy I said, and I agree. It was actually, it was a girl, and she was saying that male friendships are so surface level because we understand like the hardships of life, right? So like I'm not gonna come to Kevin or Andy or even Deuce, right, with what's going on bad. We're gonna talk about what we have in common, and it's gonna be a good interaction. Mm-hmm. And we're not gonna discuss the bullshit because we understand everybody got bullshit. Meanwhile, women have conversation in relationship where they're looking for support of each other. So male friendships, like we get with our friends to leave the bullshit behind. Women go friendship. They go to their friends to discuss the bullshit they're dealing with, and then everybody y'all sit in that shit where we just be like, man, fuck that. Let's turn up and have a good time.
I absolutely agree with you.
We'll roll about that shit
Which
tomorrow.
is why I prefer my male friends over majority, not all, but majority of my female friends. It's the relationship is easier to cultivate than it is with the females.
I mean,
even in the statement, it's like try to explain that to a significant other about why it is you go to your male friends about certain things. It's still not understood.
Because and even male friendships are easier to cultivate. Cause it can be simple as like, oh, you're a Laker friend, I'm a Laker friend. Shit, let's talk now. Because I have friendships where I'm cool with these people, and when we together, we talk about this one thing. And that's all we talk about. I can't tell. I know people on my street talk to me. I don't know their name, but we talk about the same thing.
Yeah, I completely concur.
That's because we're probably better at compartmentalizing shit. When you're like, hey, you in this box, homie, like. That's where it stands.
That's where you at. That's where you at. That's where you at.
What do you mean, how my kids?
Yeah.
I don't know your name.
Yeah. And what do you mean, like, it's hard to explain to your spouse that?
Because, like, if I explain, because I've had this conversation about, like, work, for example. So with work, I tend to keep my private life away from my work life because at work, it's not often understood from your significant other that the problems going on at home might necessarily be a good thing to kind of come into work. So I've had the conversation where I've explained when I talk to Maurice or any of our coworkers, we're literally trying to like it's compartmentalized to the point we're just trying to think about how we're getting through work, the shit we're dealing with at work, and we don't want to have to deal with the stress, like the stress that we have no control of at home, that's literally being brought to us, thrown into our lap, and we're told or expected to deal with it. And it's like we have no way of dealing with it. We're at work, like I'm far away from it, so I can't even help you, even if I wanted to. Where I've explained it and it's still not being understood, and even receive some sort of resentment or a reaction from me saying, like, you know, the reason why I talk to the people at work has nothing to do with necessarily not wanting to talk to you, but like that we just kind of understand that we're just trying to deal with what's going on at work or trying to escape the problems and talk about just sports or whatever. So it's like it's harder to communicate that sentiment when you're trying to explain it, because even then it's met with resistance usually. So
I feel like it's a lot of, because I've had that where it's like, I won't talk about work sometimes. 'Cause I'm like, you don't understand what the fuck I do. Like,
Yeah.
I could tell you about it, but you'll be like, well, I don't even know what that is. You're like, well, yeah, that's why I don't fucking talk to you about this shit.
And then
Like, it's like, now I'm getting mad.
And then it's like a weird resistance or a animosity. It's like, I'm not trying to have animosity with you over this. I'm just telling you that you won't understand. Like if I say, I had 3 pulls today. With you know what the fuck is a pull?
Yeah.
Exactly. Like it's
That might come in part from your spouse wanting to be like your everything.
This is the thing. I think because we've had similar, right? So I think it's more than wanting to know about your day, being involved, know about your life. But like I told my wife all the time, I said, work is for work, home is for home. Like when I clock out, I clock out.
That.
I clock out, I clock out. I don't want to talk about this place. I don't want to think about this place. I'll deal with whatever's going on here when
Super
I clock
facts.
when I clock back in. Now let me focus on. Do you tell me about your day, and then I will interject about. We'll talk about our daughter. We'll talk about what needs to be done, in that aspect. And also the other thing is like I ask my wife, don't bring me problems that I can't fix in the moment. So if I'm at work, don't tell me about something that's going on that I can't handle, because now all I'm thinking about at work is, damn, I gotta take care of this. So it's like, let me focus on, because my mind is very singular task. So let me focus on this, and then when I'm done with this, now I can focus on this. So instead of me doing 75, 25, 50, 50 focus, let me be 100 here, and then because when I clock out, I'm not thinking about this place at all. So now I'm 100 here.
Yeah.
So now we don't have to. Now there's no. Now we can brainstorm and figure out. I mean, if it can be done that way, sometimes you have issues that have to be addressed on the spot, and that's different. But like Kevin said, I think we do a good job of compartmentalizing a lot of things. So like this is where my brain is. My brain needs to sit here until I'm no longer needed to be here. And then once my brain, once I'm out of this compartment, then we'll walk over to the next one type thing.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I can respect that.
He detailed and simplified what I was trying to say.
You made sense.
Okay,
to me.
It's
We probably just have a different outcome because my husband doesn't have a lot of friends. So I am the nigga he talking to about work. I don't know what the fuck he talking about. But I still hear him out because I am the person he goes to.
Well, I mean, that's no different. My wife talks to me about shit I don't understand all the time. I just let her talk.
Yeah, I have to just...
Wow, babe, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'll be talking and I'm like, oh, you want to know? And I'm like, you don't even know what these vowels are. Like, you want me to tell you about these vowels? And then my manager telling me some shit, and I'm like, now what? Well, I don't even know what that. Now I gotta explain some shit to you. I don't want to explain no shit.
I will say, if some shit go down at work.
Oh yeah, some juicy shit.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you.
The juicy.
I definitely want to know the tea.
Hey, listen, let me tell you something.
Babe, guess what this bitch did today?
We just had that. Like, I was outside and she was like, what happened? I was like, yeah, it was all bad. It was all bad. Like,
for sure want to know the tea.
Like, these motherfuckers gonna be fucked up today. Yeah, we can talk about that. But my day to day, when I'm doing that work, that's not need to be said.
I'm gonna tell you about that off air. For sure. We just had some juicy shit. It was fun. I was like, oh, this nigga lost it. He lost it. This is white rage.
You know what, buddy?
Yeah.
What you gonna say?
I can't say it, but yeah, that's the usual T. Yeah, it's usually T is the most talked about detail. Yeah.
I tell you, no technical shit.
Look,
I'm
I'm
gonna
telling
be
you,
mad. Hydrogen
If
fuels both ways.
I know some T, my wife know. I'm telling you.
Definitely.
I'm saying, look here, my household. Look here, it don't leave the house, but it's in the house. It don't leave the house, but it's in the house. We know. If I know, she knows. She know, I know. I'm just telling.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one because some people don't understand that.
No, I know a lot of shit about people I shouldn't know.
Hey, it is what
And then it's like, to your point, sometimes you know some shit when you see people like, man,
I don't want to know.
God damn it. Now every time I see this, I'm gonna think about, God damn it.
Yeah, that shit. And you see this person like, I should know this about you. Why do I know?
How many times have you called me and told me some shit? It's like, I don't want to be the only one thinking this, so I'm gonna tell you too.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that shit. That's the kind of friend I am. If I gotta suffer through it, nigga, you gonna have to too. Like,
Can I tell you this? Should I tell you this? I had that happen to me in a fucking cab. Like, I got in the cab and the dude was like, oh, because I was like a regular in this cab, and he was just like, oh, it's you. He's like, bro, I can't keep this to myself. And I was like, okay. And he's like, so I just picked up some guy or some chick, and I was taking her over there, and she just started telling me stuff. And then come to find out, she just found out that her husband was was hoeing out the dog to the neighbors, and I was like, what the fuck?
The dog?
I did not expect that. What? I was like, oh shit, you fucked my whole morning up.
He's a pimp.
It's like I just couldn't keep that to myself, and I was like,
Like,
I
was it
wish
the- what-
you would have.
Was the dog fucking the other dogs or?
No, the people were fucking the dog.
Oh, no.
It was that shit where I was like, that was early in the
that's-
morning. I was like,
Yeah,
I gotta
that's
go through
some-
the whole day like this.
Yeah.
I thought he was just
No.
breeding the dog.
No,
Oh,
he
damn.
was hoeing it
I
out
shouldn't
to
ask the question.
neighbors.
I would have started asking questions. Well, wait a
Then
minute.
he was
What
just
happened?
Like, he said he, at the
Did
end
they
of the
call the
ride, he was
cops?
like, the lady was like, "What's your name?" He was like, "John." She was like, "That's his name." I was like, "Oh shit!"
So now I'm reminded, isn't it?
I'll let you know
Or
what part of
name
Washington I
change.
lived in.
That's why.
I was gonna say where
That
they do
was
that at?
Washington.
Shit. Oh, Washington.
Yeah,
That's some weird shit.
yeah, they
Yeah,
had
that's
a,
weird as
they had a
hell.
dude get fucked by a horse out there and died.
Okay,
What?
okay. Next
And
question.
he died.
Next
What
question.
are, what are some ways you feel supported by your friends?
I'm gonna Google that.
What are some ways I feel supported?
I feel like for me, sorry.
No, go ahead.
For me, I think in the times I need to vent, just allow me to vent. You know, because sometimes you can always vent to your significant other. Because sometimes you got to vent about your significant other. So I mean, you don't go too much in detail, but just having the avenue to like get the shit off your chest, or maybe sometimes talk you off a ledge.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what? I have this happen often. Sometimes people will just randomly message me or tell me some shit where they're like, you know what, man? You're one of those people who just like cool with being yourself and like you're never apologetic. You don't like judge anybody, and I really appreciate that. And I'm like, that's dope. I just try to be good to people, and it's nice to know that people notice that. If that makes sense, like it's like that feels good when people just reach out of nowhere. They're like, hey, man, you're a good dude. Like, it feels good.
Yeah, I've been blessed in that area. Support comes in different forms for me in that area. I mean, I even feel that I've been supported by the three of you.
I have not supported you.
Nigga, you're a goddamn lie, and do not lie on the camera because you lying. Because yes, you have been supportive. You're like a sour patch. Like you cool, but then you kind of like an asshole too. but
Don't
you
get
kinda
on.
cool.
Don't get on the boogeyman's internet and lie about me.
Oh
feel
my
like- I
god.
feel like you're her. We fall down. We get up.
Give me all your money.
I ain't lying on Beyonce's internet. Thank you very much.
This the boogeyman's internet. Fuck Beyonce.
Beyonce. Yes. But yeah, I think support has shown itself in different ways. I have friends that have been supportive as I've developed my nonprofit. I have friends that have been supported as I've joined you guys on the podcast. I have friends that have been there as I've gone through challenges. So I think support shows up for me in different ways. I've been really, really blessed in that area.
That's right.
And these three niggas support me no matter what this one in the middle says.
Don't believe that shit, Dukes.
You said how do friends support? What
How
was
do
the
you
question?
feel
My bad.
supported by your friends?
Yeah, how do you feel supported by your friends?
Yeah, I mean, I guess through like them having my back. I guess it's kind of like broad, but I feel like there's so much going on in life. Like just to know that I like these people have my back in certain situations. I find comfort in that because then I feel like I'm never alone really in what I'm doing.
Yeah. So, shit, you had a hell of a story with that, with the with your homeboy telling you like you got this. Like that's
Straight up.
that's big ups right there. Where you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was a
homie, you
display
right.
of
Let
love
me
and
do this.
support.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I think it's weird the way, like, I think us as men, we never really tell the men I love you, but we show it.
Yeah.
We show it by showing up.
I do.
I know you do, Kevin.
Yeah, and I think that's beautiful. I think that's beautiful to hear men say "I love you" to each other
in
and be able
public,
to
and people
express
like,
that.
I love you, fool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's nothing wrong with that,
What-
and
who
it should
you
be
on the
more
phone
widely
with?
accepted.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not, and it should be.
Who the fuck is this?
Are we trying to get out like I love you off to the homies? You know, and it just be like sometimes it's received, you know, sometimes like, yeah, for sure, bro.
It's weird.
No,
It's,
I've learned that
it's
It's
weird.
like you gotta do it almost like a cool way. Where
Yeah,
you're like,
for
oh,
sure.
yeah, I love you too. Nigga.
It's-
Like,
It's a weird thing to hear
Yeah.
from a man.
I'll
Sure.
my answer will be knowing they're solid.
Okay,
Yeah.
Is
Like,
that love?
no, like-
is that love to you?
No, it's just like friends showing support, like knowing their side. So knowing even if I'm not around, they're gonna still be who they are. It's solid for me.
100.
But to that sentiment, I sent out. It was a month ago, I think. I sent out a mass text to all my friends that are guys, and it was a statement saying like, I appreciate you, rocking with whatever, even if I don't say it, just know that. And I remember it was so mixed. The reactions were so mixed. You have, yeah, thumbs up, or like, oh man, you too, nigga. Like, and it's like, but you could feel it's like some people were really uncomfortable with the statement, because I was just trying to let people know, like, I rock with you, like, even if I don't tell you, like, and it's just the reactions are so vastly different, because you have people like, all right, nigga, and then I had one comment, you good, man? Like,
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, how many people like, hey, you all right? Like,
Cause if I'm being honest, when I get text messages like that, I'll be like, nigga, what's wrong, nigga? what you going through? Like, what's going on? You right?
and out of all of them, one dude, shout out to Mitch, was like, hey man, we gotta normalize this more amongst men. And I said, facts. Like, sure.
Y'all niggas can hold hands, sing kumbaya. I watch y'all.
They
I
ain't
said they
saying
were to hold hands, but expressing that love is important.
I'm gonna be honest.
What's that?
You guys keep going. My 40-year-old bladder.
Oh,
Handle.
okay.
I think the only she locked you up. I think the last grown man. I tell my brother I love him all the time, but I think that's different because it's my brother. I tell my
oh god.
Did he say it back though?
Yeah.
Right.
I think I told my brother-in-law once. I know that nigga a long time.
There you go.
It took me a long time to be able to express I love you like that because we weren't affectionate like that growing up.
Oh Lord.
But
Don't come to my house. We over affectionate.
oh no, I didn't want to hear I love you, and I don't like to be hugged like that. That should be irritating the hell out of me. I'd be ready to die.
My daughter laid in bed between me and my wife last night. My wife turns to her side. I turn to my side. My daughter lays on my shoulder and rubs my ear so she can fall asleep.
Oh, the kids are fine. I love the children. It's be these grown ass people I don't want hugging me.
I'm hugging my wife.
I hug my husband,
I'm doing more than hugging.
but oh God, boy, we had got through so much without you going there.
Yeah.
I thought we was gonna have a whole.
I mean, I hug a lot of people. I feel like I hug the homies. I do the dab, quick hug, walk away. Like,
I
I'm
got
cool
kicked
with
in
you.
the dick.
By who?
The baby.
Oh, okay.
That was love.
Yeah.
Was it?
He a little gangster.
He was like, no more kids.
He want to make sure he the last one.
Damn.
Make sure he the last one. Look, I got a good thing going. Don't you get no ideas.
Yeah. He said, I like this attention. They all saying I'm cute.
He is. Oh my God. He is. You. Oh my God. Y'all children.
Let me ask Kevin. Kevin, do you hug
Thank
hug
you.
people,
I do.
men and women?
Yeah.
Do side hugs or you're going?
I used to be a better hugger. I think
Are you going
not
head?
as good
You're
a hugger.
going head to
I
head.
used to be always head on,
Oh, head to head, huh?
and then I think somebody made it weird. It wasn't like weird to me, but like they said something to some chick, and I was like, you made that weird for me. Like, it was like, what did he say? He said, yeah, put him on me. I was just like,
Oh.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's crazy.
nah.
I was like,
Too much.
I never hug you
like I
again.
don't-
Yeah.
That was really rapey.
Yeah.
You
like, I don't want you to get the wrong impression.
You getting the dap for that?
Yeah, hey, player.
He didn't say it to me. I just heard him say that, and I was just like, I'm
What
pretty
if-
sure that made her very uncomfortable.
Oh, he said it to a chick. I get it.
What if he was about to hug you and said, just the tips, huh?
Oh my God. Just.
I would be like, did we touch?
Yeah.
Did we touch? Did we touch?
You need a little resistance on that one. I'm like, hey, hold on.
Now we go together.
Oh God.
Hey, but he hugged me when I pulled up right now.
Yeah, he's a hugger.
Yeah, I'm a hugger.
Yeah.
I'm a hugger.
Dude, you a hugger?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'm hugging everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like my people though. I hug my people.
I hug strangers.
Like,
I don't fuck.
nah, like all day.
You hug the strangers?
Yeah, I hug homeless people.
I feel like I feel
I'm
like
dead
when I
ass.
hug people, their energy get on me, and I don't be wanting that. If your energy cool, I'll hug you. If your energy weird, I'll tell somebody.
I don't like hugging other women.
I'm a dap.
And I can respect that.
I gotta like really like known you for some time, and even then you getting not even a side hug, you getting the hip.
You ain't never gave
Yeah.
like a
Dap or
good
side.
hug, like a strong hug to a stranger, like for
No.
real?
No.
None of y'all.
No.
No, Kevin.
Stranger?
Yeah,
A stranger?
that's what I said. I didn't say like I
I've
don't
given
mean like
I've given
somebody-
myself a stranger.
Well,
when you're hugging somebody.
ironically enough, oddly enough, I've hugged like multiple homeless people,
Yeah, that's a stranger.
but that's just different.
No, it's not. It's a stranger.
They going through a lot, and
Some
so
of
I
them
just
I'm
feel
not
like they
hugging.
need the hug. So
You've
I
never
guess
done risk
the only-
analysis on that one though, where you go, "Hey, look, I feel your pain, but this hug ain't happening."
I feel like the
no,
only-
I am beside myself when I meet homeless people. I do not know why. I mean, like when I say beside myself, like I have taken off my sneakers and given them to
Yeah.
people and went home barefoot. I'm like wrapping them in blankets. I want to know
feel
why
it.
you out here. Are you hungry? Are you
like
okay?
that.
You want me to get your plate? I am beside myself when I see homeless people. So no, I don't even think about it. It just
spare some change.
Yeah.
you ain't homeless, nigga. You have a lovely home.
Can I
If I slide you some change, it's gonna be so you can get some balcony built on the side, so we ain't got
I
to do
need it.
shit else
I
about
need
a
it.
balcony.
I need it.
where's that balcony counter at now?
I need it.
If she doing that, I'm about to put up a balcony.
But real talk, I think after my dad passed is when I started realizing I needed to be more vocal about saying love, because it was bad when my dad would say he loved me. I was like, something's wrong. Like if I felt like that, then I was like, it's not being said enough.
I just think that's the thing, as man, we don't really understand that till we get older.
Hell no, my mom does that. She currently does that. We be like, "Oh, I love you, mom." She be like, "What's wrong? Y'all all right?" It might be a black thing.
That's a mom thing, I think.
Your mom do it too.
For
Oh,
sure.
see, you just fucking trigger me again.
Yeah, my mom does it.
My mom had the nerve to tell my wife she loved her more than she loved me.
Oh,
Damn.
And I told her,
I mean,
I said, don't you ever bring your
to
ass
be
back
have
fair-
a lovely wife. She
To
is
be
lovely.
fair, your mom is very vocal. It reminds me of my mom.
I told Des, so I asked Des to take mom to the airport if she could. And I said, just so you know, my mama, she a real nigga like me. She gonna say some shit. She ain't gonna hold her tongue.
And I wanted to meet her too, so I was mad that I couldn't, because the more you talked about it, the more I was like, I need to see this lady.
She's very vocal. And
She's like, she cool.
when we were sitting there, it was like, she reminds me a lot of your mom. And I'm like, yeah.
My mama, she don't hold nothing back. If she thinking, she gonna say it.
Yeah.
I love that.
My
will
mom's
say,
like that too.
I love
I
that.
do advocate the saying love you to your homies. Cause
Yeah.
just anybody you love.
All right.
Cause like,
You want me to text it to you
well,
daily, Kevin?
I'm because like before, like I think I've told you guys that, like literally the day before my dad died, I don't know what the fuck I said it for. We was at Sam's Club going to get pizza, and I just looked at him and I was like, "You drive me crazy sometimes, but I love you." And he was like, "I love you too." And then I heard him the next day was like, "Yeah, that nigga was talking about he loved me." I was like, "I love him too." But I was like, "Nigga." I said, "Oh, that's cool." So I didn't know the next day was gonna be what the next day was. So I'm glad I got that out. So don't
I
ever
think
hold
I've
it.
had my pops tell me that. And it's like, I don't know, it's always like, I say it back, but I think part of me be like, I don't know. I think you do, but you don't love me enough. If you love me enough, you would have been here every day.
This love's different
Yeah.
Yeah,
ebbs and flows.
I'm sure he loved you.
Oh, he's still alive.
I'm sure he loves you.
He probably do.
You a cold nigga.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you see the interactions with Mo and his parents, it's wild. I've seen both as recently because I saw his dad before, and then I said, boy, I get where he gets it from now. Because
Me?
yeah, your reaction to when I met your dad and he was like in his guilt mode, and you came out and started talking shit like what? I said, oh my god, Mo, yeah.
Because I remember he was talking shit or something. And I was like, nigga, don't believe this nigga, Andy. Like, just walk.
When he said it so openly in front of his dad, and I was like, that's some cold shit. And then like the interaction between you and mom, I said, oh my god, he's like, this is where he gets it from. Like, okay, like, shit.
I love him. I'm just honest with him.
Very,
I
very
think we
honest.
come from a generation of parents that their expression of love is different than
Well,
the way
here's
we
the thing.
express
Well,
love.
you know
to
my
kids.
story. I wasn't raised by my parents, right? I knew them. I've seen my mom a lot because I'll stay with her parents. My grandparents raised me, and I would like my dad. He came around ever so often, and then when I was in high school and I started driving, I would go see him. So I kind of cultivated the relationship there, to kind of like for my own mental health, right? So it's like, and then becoming a father and seeing my child is like, and I think back like, there's no way in hell I would let anybody not let me see my kid, and then all the stories my dad has told me, all the reasons why, and I'm like, no, I don't believe you because you knew, you know what I'm saying? My grandfather had a church on the same corner for 40 years. I was there every Sunday, every Friday, every Wednesday. So it's not like you had to like get in contact with anybody to see me. You knew where I was gonna be at. So it's like I just felt like the effort wasn't there on your part. So it's not that I don't love them and I've forgiven them, but at the same time it's like I'm grown now. Like that you trying to like teach me some shit. Them days are over. Like we
That I can
cool.
understand.
We cool. I love you. We can interact. You can have your grandchild can be in your life. All that. But like, don't this father son dynamic you want. That's not gonna be there.
If you don't mind me asking, bro, like, 'cause you got kids, right?
Yeah, I got one
So if it's a girl or boy,
girl.
so say there's nowhere your daughter could be on this planet that you wouldn't find her, right? Like,
No.
you know what I mean?
No.
Like, yeah. So,
I told my wife, I said, even if we leave, I said, you can have everything but my child. That's the one thing I'm gonna fight you for. You can have these cars, this house, all that. All that shit I can get back. But I want my child.
Because like I got my daughter too, and I feel the same way about my daughter. So like hearing you say that, like I resonate with that because there's nowhere my daughter could be that I wouldn't know about, or I wouldn't be like actively trying to get her back if she wasn't with me. You know. So,
Yeah.
for you to like not make that excuse.
Yeah,
for
agree
everybody
I don't
else.
want 50-50. I want 80-20. I'm gonna,
Shit, if
I
they went
agree
to
with that
China,
completely.
you're like, I guess I'll be going
yeah,
to China.
I guess I live in
a lot.
China.
Yeah.
I guess I live in China. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that completely. My husband has baby mama from hell, and he deals with it all just to make sure he's there with Hayden. And half the time he's at doctor's appointments by himself. He at the school appointment by himself, but he does it no matter what she says to make sure that he's with his son.
I mean, and like
I respect that.
because I make it a point to let it be known my child has an active father.
Yeah.
I'm at the doctor's. I walked up. I mean, her school teacher. I shook her hand. I'm her father.
Yeah. It makes a difference, though.
If
It makes
you have
a
any
huge
issues,
difference.
you can call me directly, because she'll listen to me. So, you know what I'm saying? So the people at the school know who I am. People at her sports events, they know who I am. And if you fuck with my child, you know I'm coming there to fuck you up.
That's what my husband is with his son.
That's fucked up. That's what my teacher probably think I got like split custody with Kendall. Because I was like, oh, Wednesday's my days when I come pick her up. She's like, oh, Wednesday, okay. Oh. I was like, well, I guess, it happens. And now I got to go address that shit.
Yeah. My bad. That was kind of a tangent.
I'm listening.
No, we back to we
We
back.
went on a
There.
rampage. What's the next question?
I don't mind. How important is open communication in your friendships?
Very.
Extremely
It's very.
important. I literally had a friend for 28 fucking years, and the girl had a problem with me and didn't say nothing until 2024. We've been friends since 5th grade.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, sometimes that's people don't know how to address the issue.
I'm easy to address shit
But the
with.
thing is, a lot of people have a hard time saying the hard things.
You should never have that issue with me. I make space for whatever you got to say, even if I won't hear that shit.
Can I ask what the issue might be pertaining towards, like that would make it her wait that long?
I'm not sure how to word it on air without giving you too much, but her baby daddy hit somebody up that I know on like a dating app like years ago, like on the day that Nipsey Hussle died. Like that's how far back it was. And the person that he hit up was close to me. So she called me and was like, hey, your best friend baby daddy is on this damn dating app. So I told her, but it took me a little minute to tell her, but it's because no matter what you tell her about this man, she gonna be with him. So I try not to get involved in that because you're gonna be with this nigga anyway. So what we got to talk about it for? But I eventually did tell her, and she felt like I wasn't being loyal to her because I didn't tell her right away. But that happened when Nipsey Hussle died. We're 2024, ma'am. You should have said some shit at that time. You should have been like, hey, why you didn't say something when it happened? And then I would have told you because you still gonna be with this nigga. So it doesn't matter. And she's like hot shit mad about it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
That's
how,
some wild
how upset were they? Because I think sometimes
She's mad, but I can almost guarantee you that there's another underlying issue you ain't said yet, because that is not even that damn deep for you to be as mad as you are. So there's another underlying issue you haven't said yet. I'm not perfect, and I encourage you to tell me when I've done something wrong so that I can correct that, because I'm approachable. If I've done something, I don't always know that I'm offending somebody. So I encourage you to tell me if I've offended you so that I can be mindful of how you need me to present myself as your friend. So I feel like that communication there, there's no reason in hell we should have been friends for 28 years and the communication wasn't better.
I thought she was holding on to something for 28 years.
Nah, that would have made us like fifth graders, and I wish I had.
I'm saying that's why.
too, though.
I was like,
I
so she
did.
held on to something for that long.
But
like,
I'm willing to bet you there are other issues that have transpired over the 28 years, and she didn't say anything, and this is what sent her over the edge, because there's just no way.
And I think it's just sometimes it's like people don't understand. You got to address the little things, because
have to.
those little things build up. And now you have one little thing, and now you got 6 or 7 little things, and now these little things become one big thing.
Yeah, and I'm okay with being addressed with the little things, because like I said, I'm not perfect, and I'm sure I offend people, and I'm sure that I say the wrong thing at times. I just need you to tell me, hey, I don't like how you just got at me, so that I can make that correction.
you don't think it's valuable to have like I guess a risk analysis, not a risk analysis. I don't know what you would call it, like in the middle of something where if you feel some sort of way, but you're like, that's not really that big a deal. Like, is it worth making something out of this, or just something like you get past?
I just always feel like I never address things right when they happen. Because let me calm down, let me process that. Yeah. Let me speak to you once I've gone through my rotation of emotions. So when I have when I talk to you, like the experience we all just had. Yeah. Like, so when I'm ready, I'll talk to you when I'm ready to talk to you. When I can talk to him from a place where it's not hurt, it's not anger,
it's a resolution.
Right, right. So, but when you try to rush the process, that's when you start pushing me away. Yeah. Like you got to respect my process.
Understood.
Like, I'm not writing you off. I'm getting my thoughts together.
I'm just talking about y'all saying addressing the little things, because like sometimes that could be double-edged, because if you address all the little things with somebody's gonna be like, well, nigga, what the fuck do you like about me? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like,
with this particular girl, she could have addressed
I understand
anything.
I'm just saying, if you just
I think
sometimes you gotta go.
Well, I think that it comes into sometimes you just understand that's part of their personality.
Yeah.
And like it's just definitely. Like a friendship is just like a regular relationship. There's going to be parts about that person that maybe don't sit right with you, but you just accept it as part of the personality. So you really only address the things that really get to you. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? What I was saying. Some things you just you let slide. You know what I'm saying?
I think she hurt my feelings because she is the one person that I have gone completely out of my way to be loyal to, like completely out of my way to make sure she knew that I like loved her. And she questioned my fucking loyalty. Yeah. And I'm like, bitch, I'm over here I'm finna go to war with God behind you. And you questioning my loyalty? So I think that's where the emotions came in. And then plus we both girls, so we both emotional as shit about everything that's happening.
But see, I'm also petty. It's like if you make up in your head that I've done something or I've acted a certain way or did something, I'm gonna just let you believe it. I'm not gonna correct it. Like if that's how you want to see me, it don't bother me.
I thought you was gonna say that. Then I just do it.
No, I mean, no. Because I've had that happen, numerous times in the past, and eventually they come around. They're like, I don't know why I was tripping. I don't know why you're tripping either. But like I say this shit to everyone I meet. I am who I am when you meet me. I never change. I am who I am.
I can agree with that.
And if you don't like it, you got an issue with me. If you got an issue with me, address it. Because if you don't address it to me, I'm gonna assume everything is good, and I'm gonna just keep acting the way I've been acting because I am who I am.
No more.
But if you address the issue, then I'll adjust my interaction with you.
Not since they not like us. Like, I'm surprised you wanted that feature request, homie. We got some shit to address. I'm sitting at the table with you until we talk.
Yeah.
I think open communication is very important, but I even think that even with that open communication, if a person is, I think, going to be deliberately combative
that's not communication. That's not.
Yeah.
That's just
the energy has to be right on both sides.
Absolutely.
Because you can't have a conversation if somebody's just trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're not discussing it. You're trying to win me over to your side.
You gotta have effective communication where you're listening.
Yeah.
That's part of communication. Yeah. Some people don't do that part. No, you're not hearing me. You're like,
And to be transparent and to take accountability, I really only got good at this having good communication in the last few years. So she might have not been able to feel like she could approach me with things up until here recently, because I just really started to acknowledge where my flaws have been in communicating. So she might not feel comfortable now that I'm like thinking back.
it's pretty dope. I like that. I like seeing that happen. It's a process.
Yeah. Yeah.
Live on motherfucking air.
And she watched the show because I'll be seeing her ass like this shit. So call me, girl, because I ain't even.
Get a phone call.
What's your longest friendship and how have you survived the test of time?
Oh.
In 28 years, we beef every 5 years, and then we call each other on each other's birthday and say I love you and make up.
How old was it? How old would I be in the second grade?
Like 6, 7.
7, something like that. So since 6, 7, that's my longest friendship. I don't know. We're just homies. That's my brother.
I think social media plays a big part because I still have lots of friends that I've had since like high school, junior high school, and that I still interact with and I still go and do things with. And I think it's really only because of social media, because otherwise I don't think people stayed connected like that prior to.
It happens because I've had friends that I didn't talk to for like years and then connected without the shit somehow. It's like, oh.
Are we talking about friends that you just stay in contact with, or actual friends that you've
No, these are friends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I would say
friends, like
my best friend from like junior high school, I haven't talked to him in years. But it's like it's one of those friendships when we do, because he moved away, so I only see him when he come home. But it's when he comes home, when he comes back here, it's like we never stop.
Mm-hmm.
It's day one. You know what I'm saying? And outside of that, the only person that's really been, Des don't cry, but it's my wife.
Okay, I'll be in the feels. I love when he talks about his wife. He's just, I love it for her. I do.
That's right.
I love her too.
I'm glad you do.
Them goodies.
And fuck, see, we
What's that, Kevin?
be going good.
Oh, go ahead, be asshole.
I will.
Go ahead.
I wish more women would feel like that towards other women.
Yeah.
They always want to beat each other down.
Yeah.
No, that comes with maturity. Like seriously, because I'm not sure that I've always been that mature either. But now that I'm like, when you experience different types of relationships, when you see somebody and they're in something that seemingly is good, you want to cheer them on, especially a sister. Not that I don't cheer the white people on, I cheer on everybody, but especially the sisters. I do cheer on everybody. I cheer your wife on. I love her.
She don't even like.
I think you have the coolest.
She don't even like Wiener Schnitzel because it's too white of a name.
I don't care for Wiener Schnitzel. You are correct.
I think.
But I love your wife. I think you have a dope ass wife.
Too. She's pretty cool.
And she's gorgeous. And she got a sister.
I know.
I'm very
aware of that.
Get it, girl.
Got me sweating.
I would just say I don't think that the years of friendship matters as much as people put on it, because I also have the understanding or I have the belief that some people are just for seasons.
Yeah.
So you can meet somebody and be real cool with them for 2-3 years, and that be a real impactful period in your life, and then you guys go separate ways, or where the case may be, but they're not a permanent fixture.
Mm-hmm.
fair weather
You know what I'm
friends?
saying?
They're not fair weather because what happens when you come down the line?
I mean, yeah, down.
Like, doesn't mean
you circle back, but I mean, it's very true. Sometimes you just outgrow people.
Yeah.
I don't like that. They might just grow apart.
No, you outgrow them.
And what about them then? They saying the same thing about you.
So, well, I mean,
Like I feel like it's.
but see, the thing
apart.
is, well, I mean, yeah, you can grow apart and you can outgrow, because sometimes you guys meet on the same level, and then you're trying to elevate, and they're comfortable where they're at. So that's when you outgrow them.
Well,
Sometimes you guys when you take different paths, then you
it's a
grow
different
apart.
path. But I can't say that about people because it's like maybe that's where their growth is. Like, and I don't talk about their growth because I only know my growth.
Okay, well, I outgrew them on my tree. Our trees was right here,
What
and
if
then
the-
they tree
Yeah,
leaned.
but what if
Where
their
the
tree is
growth
full?
is
I don't know, Kevin.
Primerica.
Okay, we're not doing.
What'd you
then
say?
Cancel him.
Yeah.
Wait, no. What did you say?
I said, what if their growth was Primerica, and that's
Cancel.
why you're not friends no more?
Cancel.
Primerica made you lose a friend. Well, they gave you
Second grade.
Gave you a good bill.
No,
You talking about the insurance?
I think the friend. I think the friend worked for Primerica.
No, I know. Yeah.
Second grade.
Wait, I'm so confused. You had a friend.
He had a
working?
friend
I had
since
a
second
friend
grade.
since second
Oh,
grade.
I was like, they was working. That's
joined-
illegal.
He joined
Like that nigga
Primerica.
red cup over here.
Yeah.
He joined Primerica.
No.
And in the moment in joining Primerica, he made it a point to try to sell
Everyone
everyone
All
on
his
Primerica.
homies.
And then when I said no, I got a family to think about. He said, well, if I'm not supporting his dream, I'm against it.
He went to school with
Oh,
us.
that's wild.
Yes.
It's Bambi.
Why you gotta put his name out there?
I said that name so that didn't. I just because that nigga tried to sell me Primerica. That's why.
I don't want to put him out there. She
I
know
mean,
what I'm talking
I
about.
mean, is he still doing Primerica?
I think so.
Hell yeah.
You might want his.
I know him since
Get a
second
free
grade.
plug.
And,
Really? And see, I'm talking about Bambi ex-girlfriend. That's the girl.
I know what you're talking about.
I thought you knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you turn the mic?
Yeah,
we
like-
ain't got.
Yeah, it's still gonna pick up the
I don't
sound.
know what she was
Oh
thinking.
fucking well, shit. Everybody know who my damn best friend is from 5th grade. It don't matter, shit.
I didn't know. I don't know her.
Everybody who watches this who know me know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's second grade. But
Dang, really? That's heartbreaking. I like it.
Hey, sometimes it happens. You're like, hey, I thought it was cool, but I guess
Yeah.
I ain't gonna die today. I hope not. So I'm gonna just keep on moving. What can I do?
What was the original question?
open communication? Or no, your longest friendship. I'm sorry.
Oh,
What is your longest friendship and how long have
get
you
a-
survived the test of time?
Did we get Duke's answer?
Nah, I think my longest friendship is gonna be with my bro Z. It's been like 23 years, so yeah.
Oh, since y'all was in diapers, damn it.
Yeah, he
Nice.
said that earlier. I wasn't listening. I heard it.
We know you heard a lot.
I sure did. Everything he said. Now what?
That's love.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's more than love.
Turn this nigga mic off. I'm sick of you.
He's
He controls
controlling
the
the
controlling
sound.
this shit. Damn.
Yeah. Turn himself up.
Tired of you.
But I guess my longest running friendship would be JC, who coincidentally is also helping us put on this show on the 21st in September at the Grand Terrace at the venue.
Yeah.
Did I plug that the wrong way? But anyway,
You said right, yeah.
but yeah, I've known him. I met him through the other guy, and we've been knowing each other since
That
freshman
makes
year,
sense.
and been rocking since then. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
I got you.
No. That's it.
Alrighty. So, how do men deal with fallouts in their friendships? The fuck?
And then I put that.
Okay.
I'll
All
answer
right. I
it
get it.
then.
I got it. Yeah. So, how do men deal with fallouts in their friendships?
A lot of men don't handle it well.
Yeah.
A lot of the time, it's a lot of turn off and then shut you off, and that's that.
Yeah, I think it's like you hit the light switch and you just don't communicate, don't deal with them.
Yeah.
I'm very big at giving chances, and then seeing how, in that chance, how that response is. You're like, damn, really? All right, I didn't have to show grace. That's, I guess, how I deal with it.
So,
I think it's also it's very difficult too because if one side feels like they've been hurt or they feel like they've been attacked or it was personal, it's kind of hard for them to communicate or get past that, right? And sorry, and like it's so because it's hard to have an understanding when one side's operating from hurt and the other side's just like, no, I'm just standing on business. Like I was approached this way, this is the reaction, because when you're dealing with men, like we all have testosterone, we all have egos. Like I'm only going to allow so much before now I got to puff my chest up too, because if this is what you want, this is what it's going to be.
Yeah.
So when we get to that point, that's the point to where now egos involved on both sides, and now it's going to take some time to actually effectively communicate the issue. And a lot of times, once it gets there, men can't rebound from that and have the same type of friendship. going forward. Because I think the initial reaction is just I'm gonna distance myself from this because I don't want it to go any far south than what it already has.
Yeah, I don't want to beat your ass, but
Yeah, I didn't want to say that, Kevin.
I try to. But with that, what you said, I try to be upfront with how I feel with that shit. Like if somebody says something to me that like hurt me, I'm gonna be like, yo, that fucking hurt me. Like I need you to know that. Like if you don't respect that, then it's like, fuck it, what are we doing? Like I put that shit up front, and it's like I think a lot of dudes don't want to express that part where it's like I ain't hurt, and you're like, dog, that's your homie. That fool did some shit and it hurt. It's fine. Tell them that, and how they respond is how you respond.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of that's part of the communication. Yeah.
But it's also you also have to have the maturity to understand that person's allowed to feel the way they feel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if you don't agree with their feelings are their feelings. So you have to honor that. Even if it's counterproductive of what you want or what you feel, it's still their feelings.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's stupid.
What?
They stupid. I'm like, hey, that's stupid.
Yeah.
I think for women, because we react so emotionally, a lot of times when things need to be addressed, it doesn't get addressed properly in the beginning. Because we're going to react off pain, we're going to react off emotions. It's going to be dramatic before it could actually have a resolution. So I think that's how women they address those type of
I
issues.
just think women get to a certain point, they just cut people off.
Eventually, we do. And it also depends on your maturity level.
I'm gonna tell you what I see. I don't see the cutoff. I see drag that bitch. That's what it looked like. Oh, well, we ain't cool. Well, that bitch got herpes, and you're like, oh shit. Well, get the popcorn.
I've literally had that happen. But I mean, also I'm very feminine, but I kind of move like a nigga sometimes. So I don't be having the extra emotions where I want to drag a bitch for every little thing she say or tell her business or put her out there or anything like that.
I feel like dudes are like that too. Though.
Whatever you might say, because you grabbed that mic and I
What'd you
knew.
say, dude?
I was gonna say I feel like a lot of dudes are like that too though. Like an insecure man is gonna be real emotional and like so like I've had it with homies where we're not cool anymore for XYZ, but if they feel type of way, then they're gonna like a lot of times they're gonna like speak on it, you know, like how you're saying, like kind of just gossiping
to other people,
to other people, not to you, you know. I feel like a man confident in himself, even right or wrong, like he's gonna address the situation accordingly. How you say either we're not cool no more, or like there's issues and we're still not cool, you know, like whatever it is, you're gonna address that. But an emotional man, an insecure man is gonna like take it far left, you know.
Exactly.
I agree.
Definitely agree.
Because I feel like if
You
you're
said
not,
it's funny?
People come up to you like, so and so said that about you. Like,
Bro,
well, I mean, hey,
hilarious.
that's how they feel.
Yeah.
I'm not giving you nothing. Like,
Yeah, I live like that, you know.
because for me personally, if I ever consider you a friend and we fell out, I'm not gonna go say whatever. I'm just gonna say no. We just don't rock with each other no more.
Exactly.
Like he knows, and I know what happened, and we had a falling out. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna speak ill of you because at some point, you know, you were my friend.
Yeah.
But I do agree with what Duke's saying. Like when you have a person who's not secure in themselves, and so now they're looking for security. They're looking for companionship. So
Validation.
they're looking for validation. So they'll go to someone that also don't like you,
Exactly.
and then they'll start a friendship based off not liking you, and that's their bond.
Women do that.
Yeah.
Women do that as well.
Man, too. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Too often.
Women do that as well.
yeah, it's fun.
I'll say, because I don't like beating around the bush. But honestly, for me, when I see situations, I usually don't like confrontation. But at the same token, when I feel like I'm have to engage in conversation, I usually feel like I'm pushed there. And when it does happen, if I feel like I can't have a honest back and forth conversation about you with it, I'm going to cut you off like a faucet. Because if I'm seeing in the heat of whatever's going on that there's not going to be a resolution to this, that you're going to still stand on whatever you are trying to push, and vice versa to what I'm trying to explain to you, and you're just going to go whatever feeling you're going to go with, and I see no end game here, I'm going to just say fucking cut you off like a faucet. So whoever's watching this, take however the fuck you want to take it.
Oh my goodness, Jesus. I know you fucking lying. And what's the next question?
I mean, what he's saying is true. It's like because
He gonna pick it back.
I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna say it because it's like I said earlier. Are we having a conversation to have a resolution? Or are we having a conversation so you can get your point across?
Yep.
Right. So if we're having a conversation only so you can get your point across, there's no point in talking, because by you only focusing on getting your point across, you're now shitting on my feelings.
Oh, you got a good point.
Because now you're saying what I feel don't fucking matter because that's not how you see it. That's why I always say I never talk to nobody when I'm angry. Because if I talk to you when I'm angry and you're steady being combative with me, now, like I said earlier, now I gotta puff my chest. Now, like Kat said, now I gotta get online, boy. Now we gotta go online. So that's part of my maturity. I matured to the point where no, let me calm down, and then we can have let me calm down. I'm gonna let you calm down. Then we can have an honest conversation about what happened. And if we can't come to a resolution, it is what it is. But at least let's be in the right mind space to have the conversation.
Yeah, cooler heads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
But I don't, because I know me personally, I don't act positively to passive aggressiveness to active. It's definitely active aggressive, because I meet aggression with aggression. Because at the end of the day, I'm a man. My balls drop just like yours did. We're gonna see who hangs lower today.
Yeah.
So you can address me respectfully, and I'll address you respectfully, or like they say, we can get into some gangster shit.
We don't need to gangster shit at the house because
I don't want you telling me about your balls hanging out.
balls dropping and shit.
No more.
I just say at the end of the day, if what I'm saying is causing some sort of, if you still can't do it in a calm, whatever, back and forth, it's not going to go well. So with that being said, this has been episode
Praise
161 of the Heavyweight Podcast. I am your antisocial host, this with the smoke, with this lady, this special guest, and these two guys. One more time.
With your powers combined, I am Captain Bandit. Captain Bandit.
It's your boy Mo Lethal.
It's your boy Dukes from the South.
And I'm Des the Diva.
Like, subscribe, share, comment.
All that shit.
Everything.
Till next time, peace.
Peace.
It's a wrap. That's all she wrote, folks. Thanks for tuning in once again. You can check us out on all streaming platforms. Click like, subscribe, leave some comments. You know what I'm saying? Is it Monday yet? Hello. Every Monday you got new episodes, so tune in. Have a blessed one.